Yes, I'm Hugues Drion, responsible for the manufacturing services in France. When you want to reorder, when you want to recreate an environment on which you want to recreate, I would say, a factory, it's difficult to rebuild the overall environment. That means we take some pictures about that, or either instead of picture it could be laser catch, and then we rebuild the environment. And that's the legacy from the past. And more, it's a kind of orientation we see today that we need to recreate the overall environment for manufacturing things. So the line builders and all the people that are involved in recreating this environment are our customer for tomorrow. We know that in France the economy is quite difficult today, and the trends are also difficult to see. We see more and more that there's a restructuring in the production environment, and then that means we have this main focus for France that we need to work closely with the manufacturers. As a vendor, we see more and more that we need to focus on these factories, so through a product called Factory Design Suite, which includes more and more functionality, which helps the customer to go faster and further. Second trend is that, as I told before, we have more and more interaction between different areas, and we have this Vault, which is the tool which helps people to collaborate on the different platforms. And the third point is about productivity. Helps people to go further in simulation. And for that, we develop a Simulation 360, which is a cloud-based solution. It's a platform on which we really make the difference on the market, because the people are using the product on what they need, and they don't have to buy the product. They don't have to buy the machine. They don't have to take care about the evolution of the product, because they just have to upload, they just have to make the calculation, and they don't care about the what's happening with the software. They don't care about the machines they need, and they also can do several simulations by the same time, which was not possible before. We see more and more that there is a lot of interaction between the different areas where they need to develop products. It's not only just developing the product, but they need to create the overall environment. They need to understand how the building is going on. They need to understand the infrastructure. They need to understand how much energy they need to consume for that. And they need to understand the process of manufacturing. They need to understand how they can build the tools for manufacturing their product. And they also need to understand the product. And they need also to design the product. And for all this area, Autodesk has a solution. And I think we are the only vendors that have this whole solution and that is able to manage the overall process within these different topics. Clearly a trend for Autodesk to have a unique platform which is called Autodesk 360, which covers everything about mobility and cloud. And that means we have a part of it which is the professional tools called today we have, in these professional tools, we have PLM 360, and we will see Fusion 360, which was already announced in February. And we see a second part of it, which is Buzzsaw, which is a platform existing now since more than 10 years. And a third part of it is the consumer product that people are using. And as an example, we just, in this area, we already have 125 million upload of the product, and just to compare that with the history of Autodesk, within the 30 last years, we only had 16 million users.